Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. My name is Inazak and this is my YouTube channel. So guys, it is my prayer and hope that this video is going to find you when you're doing fine and in good health. I'm also doing fine at this peripheral end. So let me know where you're watching this video from, which country, the state, and whatever kind of the continent. In this peripheral end, I'm fantastically well, as you can see. So guys, if you're coming across this video for the very first time and this channel for the very first time, kindly take a moment, a second or two, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click at the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you going forward. To my loyal subscriber and moderator, may God bless you. Without your support, this channel wouldn't be where it is today. My silent watcher, kindly find any kind of reasons within your own heart, subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are on the race of 3,000 subscribers. Only 30 or so subscribers so that we hit 3,000 subscribers. This far is God, and this far is because of your continued support towards this channel. So guys, there are a lot that have happened within YouTube street. Majority of people are now up in arms, ranting, vexing and waxing lyrical because Ayamarwa exposed ungrateful people. The irony in everything here is Ayamarwa have been keeping quiet, people ranting about him, people vexing about him, people exposing things that are not even to be exposed. Nothing at all. But when it's time and turn of Ayamarwa to expose these ungrateful people who Ayamarwa have helped, now the YouTube street are now crying. The wavelength has already been entered and the airspace is rented with the vexations, gimmicks and PR for mainly damage control from the naysayers. Others are of opinion that Ayamarwa ought not to have reacted about it. I've always opined that the reaction itself, it's a vlog. I've always opined that nothing of a substantial happening of occurrences normally happen at just a mere coincidence. It is choreographed, planned, so that it can meet a specific objectives. So as to why you see all these kind of vexations, things that already happened. Now when Ayamarwa is coming out to clear the airspace, the lazy gang are gagging up in arms, saying that Ayamarwa is exposing other people's family. The fact is, Ayamarwa is not exposing people's family. He's exposing where his hands has gone to. He's exposing things that he has put on side of the camera. Issues that very many people have addressed themselves to. But his side, nobody have heard. Are you there? So this is the thing. So guys, without further ado, I want to delve into myriads of issues Ayamarwa spoke of, because he's mentioned very many people along that channel. But specifically, I want to restrict myself because I promised that I was supposed to go and come and do a video whether Ant's family is ungrateful or not ungrateful. But because Ayamarwa also came and mentioned it in a way, therefore it's an opportunity to come and deliberate on that kind of discourse so that I decipher that information and I put it into perspective. So guys, without further ado, I hope we are going to delve in Mama Ant's issue and how ungrateful they are or not. I think at the progression stages of this video, I'm going to speak to that issue itself. So if you want to get to know more, and you have to get the gist, whether these people are ungrateful or not ungrateful, vis-a-vis Ayamarwa expose, then this is the right channel for you to be so that you get the third eye. So you get the real perspective of things that is happening behind the scene. So guys, let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube chit chat. So let's dive in straight away, lest we forget. These are the reasons and the expose Amaro had to address himself and address people concerning to these issues of Mama Ant's family. He narrowed it down to Baba Ant's fate and Baba Ant's plight. And that's one again introduces us to the plight of men, basically in the marriage or not in a marriage, and how we are being perceived outside here in this YouTube space and communally. How men itself are being viewed within a particular kind of setups. Modern day men, the oldest day men, and within the community setup, how we were socially constructed, and that kind of stereotypic kind of things. Then these are the expose Amara decided to talk about. So let's talk about a bit. Amara talk of the suicidal mission of Baba's Ant. He said at one point, and this one we also, Mama Ant's family were helped. And the backdrop of being helped, the daughter himself wrote a letter to Amaro, whereby Amaro decided to take it upon himself and Amaro's subscriber and all the philanthropists who are outside here joining hands to help this family going forward, courtesy of Ant's. The house was built. Fast forward, the business opened. What happened with the business? The business faced with a massive collapse just within fortnight or weeks to speak. Why is it? Because of family wrangles. It is said Mama Ant's frustrated Baba Ant went and took all the money, siphoned all the money of the Baba Ant's business and ate it with the church members who frequent visits to Mama Ant's place. This happened at the wee hour that Baba Ant's were put into ridicule, and the whole family, so to speak, and so specifically, this is narrowed to Mama Ant's sister, who is called Aggie, who went to Baba Ant's working location and abused Baba Ant's in that place. They even used Baba Ant's brother, who was there now present, existing, erecting the walls and blocking the road, to go and even abused Baba Ant's. That's happened. We all know Baba Ant is having a problem. He's an alcoholic, something that really needs treatment and a proper diagnosis. But they've taken advantage of that to manipulate the father so far and ate everything because it was a business to sustain the family. Both of them were open a business. This is the things that Emma exposed because he wasn't happy about the behavior and dishonesty. Another thing, the plight of men, also Amara talk about. Because when Amara now is talking of Mama Ant's behavior towards Baba Ant's, we see some women negative reactors who never liked anything about men, whom at any point a man's plight is aired on this YouTube streets or anywhere. Therefore, they see wrong. When men are beaten, they see no evil, they see no wrong, which means men are just creatures that must just be butchered. That one explains so many reasons why they dislike Amarwa. That's the reasons why, so many ways, they can bring any kind of filthy reaction, gossip reaction. It doesn't matter what the source. In the most grotesque attack, and also in the face of technical know-how deficiency, they will go ahead to disparage anything. No wonder the negative reaction towards men in this street of YouTube is unwanting. So what's wrong if Amara addresses the plight of men within the marriage, within the society, how men are being viewed? Which means men are not supposed to talk out, because Baba Ants cannot talk out. Amara stood up to talk for him. These are the things that Amara never wanted to talk about, just because they just wanted a peace of mind. Silence does not mean there is no war. There are cold wars sometimes, and these are the things that makes people and the family deteriorate further. We know that Baba Ant sometimes don't come back home because of these challenges. He takes refuge to alcohol things and local brew because the home is hell. When you address this, we have all the narcissistic kind of women who will gang up against men. The boy child. That's what we call the male seasoning. Males are being seasoned and being stereotyped. When Amara talked about it, some other people, the Aeon Trending is asking, what is the relevancy of this topic? Amara also is exposing people who are so ungrateful with their action. So the relevancy is, these are the ills that Mama Ant has been doing that Amara don't like. So that's the relevancies and the plight of men. And Amara is connecting it to his life that most of the time, whenever time he wants to talk in the face of all the ills, she gets being gagged by these negative reactors never to speak. And these negative reactors will speak and impact him on a negative side. When Amara come and speak it out, people start speaking all other ills that Amara should keep quiet. Hogwash. And I have to tell you, on Trending, it is so hogwash of you, so nonsensical, that issues to happen with men, you don't want us to address. Supporting ills that other women are doing for men. Therefore, men, we are at risk. That we'll always find ourselves talking about these issues. So its relevancy itself, I've already put it onto you. Now you know. That is it. And I want to know, nowhere Amara said that she hates Mama Ant. She only said she dislikes what Mama Ant's behavior is. She dislikes the honesty. And the only person she respects in that family is Ant, the daughter, whom she is helping, whom really brought all the glory to that family. But there is a lot of things that Mama Ant said about Amara's family, of which, if you want to get to hear most of it, you stay on course, because more are coming and more it's really going to be exposed. So let us watch this video of Amara explaining and giving an expose, and we juxtapose it of what on Trending was saying, and then you'll get to know how there's a discrepancy on how things are reasoned out. Amara was straightforward. Then on Trending is coming with a certain kind of fallacy that is akin to ridicule. It's akin to a kick of a dying horse that can never salvage a situation, because all of you are exposed.
If they misbehave, I will expose them. And this is one. Even me, I want to expose people today. So Mama Ant's family, guys, this is a family that had nothing. You guys saw. And I still have respect to that family, a lot. And my biggest respect is to one, Anne, the lady who actually gave me the letter and everything transformed. People I don't have respect for. There is this new girl who makes videos. I don't know her name. I just see the young girl that runs Mama Ant's channel. I don't have respect for that lady. And the reason being, she's being used by outsiders to bring commotions in our village. Number two, in that family, somebody I don't like is Mama Ant herself.
If you talk about Mama Ant like this, allow me to talk about your mom. I know they don't like it, but it is what it is. Period. And if I bring my mom to the street, you're free to talk about my mom the way you want. This is a person speaking from the heart, guys. I don't know what they want with this family. I don't know, guys. They should just be bowing down when they open their gates. They're saying, hailing them, screaming their name left, right, center. If you speak about Mama Ant like this, then don't get offended when anybody talks about your mom, because she is on the street. And if I bring my mom to the street, you are free to talk about my mom the way you want. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
She's not honest. And I'm sorry to say this, but that is the truth. Did you know that at some point, Baba Ant nearly committed suicide?
Of what relevance, guys? Of what relevance is the introduction of Baba Ant to us in this way that he's putting it across? So Baba Ant almost committed suicide. I was like, yo, is this gossip or what is this exactly? Why would you want to sit down and bring this side of the story like this? Someone needs to talk to this guy and tell him, pause. Madam, that one, she's back there at the bed. Tell your husband to stop. Don't talk about my mom. Don't talk about my family. Or don't use my family for views. You are using Mama Ant, Baba Ant for views. Guys, like honestly, why? It is what it is. I'm sorry, guys. If I feel like I need to stop, allow me to stop, because I'm like, yo. Okay, Baba Ant at one point wanted to commit suicide. Let us find out why.
Reason being, the businesses we opened for them, both families, okay? Today is today, guys.
Today is today.
Businesses we opened for them, both families, the mom, the wife took his money. So Mama Ant had her own business, which was actually nearly 3 to 5 times the amount of money we spent opening Baba Ant's business. And the wife took all the money from the husband. And the husband felt so bad that he actually drank some pills and people rushed him to hospital. He nearly died. True story. I am Maro. I can't lie. I can't lie on this national television. I can't lie.
Why, guys?
I now believe on trending that you now on the picture and at par. And you now know fully the relevance why Baba Ant was brought into the picture. And that is the main reasons why you never want Aymar to speak. That's the reasons why all of you want to gag Aymar never to speak on these issues of the ills that's happening to himself and to other male counterparts around the village. Because you guys want to take the credit. You know all the heinous act and the hills that is happening. And there is a campaign that is being sustained with other YouTuber. And this lady, I respect her so much because it's a kind of YouTube, but most of it, he diverged it to attack men. Instead of educating men and creating awareness on how men should behave, she attacks using other women. These women who address the social injustices within Nyabohanze. And I believe men could be talked to. We vex not knowing the reasons why men do behave the way they do behave. We might tie it to a culture thing, which sometimes also was giving men the reasons why they behave. But these things, the community together could be brought in the picture so that there are other kinds of culture that's a source barbaric that must be dealt with a blow. But when you want to sustain a campaign to belittle men of the Korean community, that these men are so abusive, these men are alcoholic, these men doing essay, therefore, we are not addressing the problem. The problem is we have to get the signs and the symptoms why men do behave that way. Then we address the issue. But when we start apportioning the blame itself, and you want to gag people never to speak, therefore, the more the problems we shall experience. This is all along where Ayamarwa, as all time, have been gagged by women who thinks they know all, by women whose their only mandate unto this world is to practice an extremist kind of feminized or feminism that are so negative, but only to castigate men. They even ridicule men at the point of their weakest, and even at the point of the death and being buried. Their main reason is to mock men. Sometimes I even wonder, do they have men existing in their lives? When Amara comes to speak, you think Amara is a metal that we have a shock absorber that will not come to expose the dirty issues that people is doing unto his life. When other people expose all those kind of things and fake things and fallacy, you people claps and takes credit. When Amara come and speak to it and give you the other perspective that you people never had any information about, therefore you are up in arms. When Amara started narrating an ordeal, he went into the hands of a vulture, Mr. Pig, in the Washington, D.C. You guys are up in arms. That's why Amarwa is reacting. Because Amara is having 540,000 subscription, he needed not to react. What am I also reacted about Ayamarwa? When Ivan Ventures asked him such kind of question, she spoke despicably. That was a reaction. But once you hear Ayamara talk, then the yardstick of measuring all of this kind of these things is so different. You don't treat it equal. Such an ungrateful act. So let's watch the video below to see why Mama Ant is ungrateful.
Me build them a house. She's pure-hearted, 100% pure-hearted. But the rest, they will love if they see me finished, or they don't care, guys. I swear before God. And if you're supporting them, I want you to know the type of people you're supporting. Even people supporting Mogesi, I want you to know the type of people you're supporting. Those are people who are fake. Very fake. You know? And all this, they put it on Maro. And because Maro has a big YouTube channel and cannot say anything, so they keep doing that. Like now, they just closed the road. Yes, the road was diverted. It's true. And that was their land. But we've been passing there for over 20 years, guys. And now they use that to push me to the corner, to push me to see how I will react. You know? That is what is happening. Let's go to the next person. Reject them all, guys. Next person. I want people who you always see that they have fights with me so that I can explain where this fight is coming. And this is the things I've been dealing with, guys. And imagine, even with that, I still support. I still wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'll keep supporting them. Imagine. These are my subscribers that I could not give anyone a collabo and keep them forever. Just the way my sister keeps her subscribers. But I decide to support. Somebody called Masubawan. Masubawan, I have no idea even who this guy is. All I know is he uses my name every single day to gain subscribers. But my mom has a police case with him. So I will not talk much about him. And personally, I've never helped him. So I don't associate myself even with that type of person. And also another thing is, these are people who have never gone to school. So I cannot argue with people who have never gone to school.
From that video, we get a number of reasons why Mama Ant has exhibited the character of being ungrateful to Amara, or why Mama Ant is deemed seen being ungrateful. Number one, at one point, she had gossiped and insinuated to the member of the church who frequent visits to their home and to the community that the house that Mara built for him had certain kind of satanic, that sometimes she's being beaten into that house, and even suggested something akin to devil worshipping that Amara's family is doing. It's something that Amara's mother heard of it. Amara's attention was brought to it. Then this somebody who him helped, that is one kind of gossip that thinks and shows you that Mama Ant is being ungrateful. If you believe and you are sure there are things that's happening in that house, the house that you built, then why are you having it? The best is bring down the house. Because let's say for example, Amara is a devil worshipper. Why are you taking things from him? Any evil things live so that it goes to the evil. Why are you going for help? Why are you taking things? To an extent, you are even sending your elder sister or your sister to go beg for more from Amara. At the one hand, you're saying Amara is a devil worshipper. The best you could have done is to bring down that house so that the negative people who are coming into your life and the new sponsor could build you a new house where there are no devils beating you in the house. So bad. Number two, Aggie, the sister to Mama Ant, is being used by the outsider. And this outsider, these are the enemies of Amara, who want to punch below the belt. And she's being used in a manner that is creating divisions in the community. There is no problem when they're being helped. Amara acknowledges that you can receive all the help that you want. Nobody is against the help you received. The problem, you are given help, then you are being misled to go and block the road. You might be in a position of blocking the road in a good heart, but this one you are pushed to do it. If you go to the comment section, you'll see the advice. And if you want to see the advice in the comment section, you'll see the affirmative, where a negative reactor, they're known by the name, they write, block everywhere, block everything so that Amara family will not get the road. Then you see the reply that this lady Aggie is replying, thank you, I've heard you, I will go and do the same. They are playing, which means on the video itself, you'll never see any kind of what's being uttered about blocking the road of doing such. She plays a victim and she plays good. But at the comment section, and whenever she's replying, the replies itself affirmed the positions of the negative sponsors. That's their mainly aim is for personal vendetta. Are you there? Maro is saying, being dishonest, Mama Ant is. Because Mama Ant is anyone who can just say any lies, so long as there is any help that he wants. Then she will play victim, she will be dishonest. Even at a time, she sent the sister to Marwa. They wanted Jamaican uncle to be the sole provider and the sole sponsor for them. Something that Amara said, no, you've been helped. And again, you have very many people are helping you. Jamaican uncle also could be attributed to other families so that he helped other families. It's not only you want everything. So the Mama Ant was never happy. And this is the backdrop where Mama Ant decided to go and close the road. That is it. So guys, that one also introduces us to the biggest question in the house. What really made Mama Ant to block the road at this point where people are constructing and that road people needed? We are not disputing the fact that the road and the land is, but this is the thing that people have been using. What really prompted? It could be the time and the events and the occurrences that surrounding everything was ill-timed. Number one, it could be the revenge. They wanted to revenge to Amara because Amara refused for further help and told them, you've been built a house, you've been opened a business. Are you there? Therefore, some helps also other family could be considered. That one could be the reasons why they decided to go and cross the road, just to teach Amara lessons. Number two, the new sponsors from the lazy gang directives to go and cause dilemma, to go and cause division along the community. That the sponsor is helping you to go and do a particular kind of an act that is against Amara people. You are being helped to go and create mayhem and divisions with the Amara family. It's in a bad state. That is the reasons. Because you give money, you ask me to do whatever I want to do, I will do it. So you helping Mama Ant was at the backdrop of them being against Amara. At the backdrop of them using the middle finger to Amara's help. Number three, it could be using the road and the perimeter wall as a bargaining power. That I'm blocking the road because it's my land. I know you've been using this road. I know at one point we are the people who donated this road, but because you've refused to give us a sponsor, therefore I'm blocking the road. Until such a time when you will give us money, you bring another sponsor and goodies our way, then we'll open the road. That could be the reasons. Are you there? That could be the reasons why they decided to block the roads. Are you there? Another one is also about, that one is a reaction, as a reactionary tactics, because Amara said no to them. Now, that was the best way they could react to show their dissatisfaction and to tell Mara, do you know, because you said no to us, also we are saying no. You're not passing here. You're not passing here. So those are the reasons why sometimes the family decided to block that road beside the security reasons that they were citing. So those are the factors that sometimes also cropped in and necessitated them to block that road going forward. So guys, that one is one perspective. In the next video, we'll be going to the next person to disconstruct. I think the next video, I can pick the Mr. Pig, the Ivan Venture, so that I gives you the ordeal. I gives you the other perspective that people are not understanding. I think I will combine them with Wodemaya altogether so that you'll get to know the perspective. So the perspective itself over here. Tune in next time so that you get the real gist. Put it here. Guys, to get notification, kindly click at the notification bell again so that anytime I post this video, you'll get notified instantly. Otherwise, watch until the end. Don't skip my ads. And if you want to support the channel, I've got my numbers down there. It accepts every kind of support. You like, there's another support. You donate to channel, it's another support. You super chat, it's another support. Until next time, this is Senior Zach. Prost.